So today I got out of seeing Moana 2. Now this is a movie I was really anticipating. Moana 1 is top 3 best Disney animated movies of all time, not counting Pixar. I absolutely love that movie. One of those movies as a kid that I always said I didn't like because it was a girl movie, but in reality, every time that was on, I was locked in. Like Moana 1, I give that movie like a 9 out of 10. I think that's damn near a perfect animated movie, or just movie in general. So with Moana 2 coming out, I was highly anticipating this movie. So this will be a spoiler review, so if you guys have not seen Moana 2, definitely click off. Let's get into Moana 2. Moana reunites with Maui as she embarks on a journey to the uncharted seas of Oceania. But she doesn't journey alone. This time, Moana is joined by unique members of her community who all have different skills, sets, and personalities. So Moana 2 does a lot of stuff I do like. The world building in this movie is genuinely really good. As the whole thing with this movie is going to find other humans and other tribes or whatever, I really like that. I also do like Moana's sister. I think that's also a very cool touch on this movie. And another thing is the 3 people that were on board with her. There was some one dude that was just obsessed with Maui. Weird. There was this old grandpa dude that was a farmer, and he was kind of just also there. But the girl I really liked was the one who like fixed the boats and stuff. I just thought that was the coolest character, most unique, and I like that. So now getting into the negatives of the movie. Now, this was originally going to be a Disney Plus TV show, and you can definitely tell by this movie. Now, I have to give them credits for doing this because they somehow took an animated show and made it into a full-length movie. You gotta give them respects for that. But unlike Toy Story 2, that this also happened with, you feel it, like you can tell this is a movie. And as Moana 1 was such a good theatrical experience and just such a good movie, when you watch this one, I was like, damn, this doesn't feel like a worthy sequel. Like, don't get me wrong, the movie is not bad, but if I had to review this as like a TV show, I would think it's great. There's a lot of plot holes. We don't get a lot of Maui, and when like characters get on screen, it's just boom, like we're thrown right into it. There isn't a lot of time to sit with these characters, even though it has been a couple years, so I wish we kind of got that. But don't get me wrong, it's not a horrible movie, but first of all, it just wasn't for me. Another thing is the songs. Now, I absolutely hate musicals. Joker 2, horrible, hated that stuff. Moana 1 is one of the only movies that I genuinely like when they just randomly break out and start singing. Every song I like. Moana 2, I didn't like any of these songs. They were all just fine. So with Moana 2, again, I was very disappointed, but I still think it's a good time. I definitely recommend seeing it. Don't get me wrong, the animation's still good, but again, it's just a really disappointing sequel. The third one, they kind of set it up. There is a mid-credit scene I did not see, but people are saying that they could potentially do a third one, so I will be there day one. I'll also be there for the live-action one. I'm going to give Moana 2 a 6 out of 10. Very disappointed to do that, but again, I just wasn't really a big fan of this movie. It's a fine theater experience. That's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think of Moana 2 and maybe the future for the Moana franchise.
Was a travel crab, what? Now I know I can be happy as a crab because I'm beautiful, baby! Did your granny say, listen to your heart, be who you are on the inside? I need 3 words to tear her argument apart. Your granny lied, I'd rather be